Here we go.
Let's try to keep it professional this time.
Yeah.
I actually just got a license for professionalism, so
Really?
Yep.
What kind of professionalism? Like HR
in
shit?
general, just project management, just overall, just leadership qualities, Boy
Oh,
Scout
okay.
merit.
Did you take one of those like
Nice.
online like alpha male courses?
Yep, I'm also ordained now. So it's actually a one-stop shop. You kind of just click like what you want, and then you pay at the end.
He just bought
Nice.
the Ty Lopez course. That's the.
Yeah, I actually
that?
I bought a virtual book from him, and I don't think I ever got it. Yeah. He's like, "That's your first lesson, bitch."
Just here in my garage, my Lamborghini.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that
You know, it's
dude.
way better
Now I
than
know who
that,
you're
though.
talking about.
Knowledge.
That's that book guy.
Yeah.
The like,
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's.
Very proud of these books on my garage wall.
That's one of those people. They just rent
Dear God.
houses, like super like fancy houses. They'll rent a super fancy car and just make a bunch of videos about how like their lifestyle or whatever.
Yeah.
And sell a course. They make $1 million off.
It's a weird thing with America. Like we have so many great qualities in our people, but from the beginning we've had like this long history of scam artists.
Snake oil sales.
And we're so naive that it's like a paradise for like sociopaths that are willing to.
That was one of my favorite things about like the Red Dead Redemption. The first one was like the
Exactly.
whole snake oil salesman aspect.
Yeah.
Like that's so fun. Like there's no regulations. You can kind of just get away with calling it like miracle oil.
Right.
Yeah.
I forget how that whole quest articulated, but I remember kind of liking the snake oil
Yeah,
salesman on a certain level. Like there is something charismatic. It's evil, but it's a weird that you kind of fall in love with American snake oil salesmen on
Like
some level.
Like the people that put glyphosates in my body. I love them.
Yeah.
They're so funny.
Yeah, those ones are less funny. The Monsanto and all that. Yeah. Have you ever heard of Monsanto?
Yeah, that big fucking company.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I
Crazy.
don't think that they did anything wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty crazy when you hear about like all the freaking fertilizers or insecticides and whatever the fuck. Like some guy's
Right.
working at a golf course for 20 years and he doesn't
Yeah.
even realize what's happening. And then they're like, "Oh, that sucks, bro." And he's like, "Yeah, bro. What are you gonna fucking
Exactly.
do about it?" Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
So I have like a tea kettle that's glass, and it just broke at the spout, and like so I was drinking like tea, and it had chunks of like sharp glass in it. And I'm like, great. My wife went to go get me a tea kettle today while I was asleep, and there were two kettles. One was like incredibly expensive, like a Ninja kettle. And the other one was just this plastic piece of shit kettle. And she was like, I can't afford the expensive one. But then at the last minute, she's like, let me look up this kettle. And she looked it up, and it's like, all these people are saying like that they're testing the boiled water from that kettle, and it has like traces of cadmium and mercury.
Oh my god.
And she's like, so she had to buy the expensive one, and it's
God, it's got heavy metals in it.
heavy metals, and it's like all over. Like it's like not like a secret. Like it was like the first couple of links
They
on
just
Google.
openly sell it. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's fine.
Maybe it's meant to be pulled off, and they just there's some kind of clerical error, and it's still. But it's I wonder. And then did you guys hear about recently? Like it's been out there in the conspiracy world for a long time, but just recently, like the story came out about this St. Louis project building that the government or the military would drive by and say, this is for maintenance. Don't worry about it. It's safe. And they'd just spray like gas out of a nozzle, and the black kids in the neighborhood would like run through the fog. And they found out it was a military test of cadmium on American citizens
What? Wait.
Oh,
when was
this
this?
is just being
in the 70s or something. And all these people keep like dying of cancer. Like a bunch of these like people that work there were like in the Air Force, in the Army, and they're like, wow, we are just feel totally betrayed. And they've admitted, the government has admitted to it. They just won't release all of the data yet.
Yeah.
We've done some crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
What's
that's-
even crazier is I mentioned it to my mother-in-law, and she's like, that happened to me as a kid. And, she's like, they said it was a mosquito thing, and they'd like spray this gas out of a nozzle even during times of year when we didn't have any mosquitoes.
It's like winter.
And we as kids thought it was fun to like run through the fog. And she's Jewish and lived in a Jewish neighborhood. So it's like, I wonder. It's,
They would never do anything to the beloved Jews. They control us.
yeah.
Yeah.
We can cut that out.
I think I've actually figured out the Jew wealth. I think that was.
All right,
was it-
well, we're going to keep going?
Oh.
No, it's all right.
No, I am curious.
Tell us
but
about
we
the
can
Jew
cut
wealth.
it
We can cut it out. I think it's like just the ability to pass on your frequent flyer miles and Marriott points.
Oh, yeah. He's got a Jewish friend in New York who says she's poor all the time, but like she's constantly going on trips.
It's really
just-
great. That sounds
It's
really
generational
great. Yeah,
flyer miles.
It's pretty
That's
great.
great. That's great.
Yeah, that's all it is. I think they don't actually give you the money, but
Right.
everything they spend on when you get points, that's what you get. It's
They-
like if you don't use it right, you can let it go to waste, right? Because you can go to a bunch of she's going to a bunch of concerts, right? You could be using those points for like business deals. Maybe you get somebody a flight for a fucking
Yeah.
meeting.
You meet Jeff
Right.
Epstein by trading in those points.
I'm just saying, it's definitely. I think it's pretty great.
How many points for an audience with the devil himself?
Right.
Well, that's
I don't
something
think the Jews
that's
even believe in the devil.
that's something a 33rd
really.
ranking master in the Freemasonry would have the answer to.
Dude, it's like it's like bullshit because I was trying to look into it too, right? And
I'm really curious what you came up with.
there's nothing because there's so much
There's
conflicting
nothing.
information. Like people are saying one thing, and I can't tell if it's a massive like disinformation thing where people are, or it's like the alien thing where people were like, "Oh yeah, I did this, so I was a part of this." It's like
Right.
people are. I can't tell what the fuck is happening.
Well,
That's the
it's
point.
very, very hard to find now. But so a guy, oh fuck, I can't remember the guy's name.
Timothy Hogan. He's a grandmaster of one of the fucking.
I've heard that guy's name. I
Yeah.
think I've seen him in like a
He's really-
documentary.
He's really
but-
big in Colorado. His parents were, and family through generations were part of Freemasonry, and some of the things that he says is pretty crazy. Like not
Yeah.
crazy in a sense. It's like that's unbelievable. Like there's no way that could possibly be. It's almost like if that is true,
Right.
it's like oh shit, and it's like I don't know. And whether it's real or not, I think he's pretty like I think I was telling Nick earlier, like the way he described being like the upper level 33rd fucking guy is like you just have to remember a bunch of shit. That way
Yeah.
it's like a rule. Like if they were to fucking die, everybody was to die except him. He could like teach and rebuild the
Yeah.
Freemasonry fucking rituals and everything.
Are
Yeah.
you thinking of Daniel Carver? He's a grand wizard somewhere.
No,
Yeah, that's what he was thinking of.
I do.
I think
some,
you're misconstruing it, dude. You got
Yeah,
Grandmaster and
I've heard his name,
Yeah,
but
he's
yeah, I
the
don't
grand
know.
wizard in the KKK.
Yeah.
they're two different organizations, okay?
I was just listening to Bill Burr with a really funny joke about the Grand Wizard. Like it says like Grand Dragon, like his bumper sticker and stuff, and like that it's totally legal for you to like be in the whole getup, just like driving down the highway screaming like racist shit out the window. But if you pull into like the carpool lane, you'll get pulled over.
Yeah.
And he's like, unless you have another Grand Wizard in there with you.
Unless-
And then he's like, and if you don't, you better have the cop's like, you better have a black guy in this trunk, like, or you are not allowed to be in this carpool. It's so crazy. But so the final secret of Freemasonry, a couple of authors have like gotten in trouble for bringing it up in a book or referencing it even subtly. And back in an older time where Freemasonry kind of had way more members and they were much more kind of actively trying to suppress their secrets, they would show up. So they showed up at H.P. Lovecraft's house saying like, you're releasing our secrets in your stories. And he's like, I literally have no idea what you're talking about. This all comes from my imagination. Then, it seems like he wrote the Necronomicon. So he probably was like deeply into all of that kind of stuff and made a fictionalized, like fantastical version of a grimoire. So he probably did know that stuff. A bunch of occultists would release stuff, and then the Freemasons would show up and tell them like, you have to stop. Like,
Well, yeah, but they do that, but then they don't realize that they're not the only fucking people that know it. You know what I mean? They're just
Yeah.
the biggest organization that was able to like control it for so long, and then these
For sure.
individuals somehow get a hold of a random ass grimoire from Iceland, Icelandic
Yeah.
traders, and then gets it freaking translated, and
Do
then
you, do you think so? Do you think that their traditions like predate Freemasonry?
like Templar, like Knights Templar type shit.
Okay,
Like,
I don't
yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
They, this guy Timothy Hogan even talks about having like access to like the arcs of the covenant, the boxes that they would carry. Like he talks about having like they have repositories all over the world of like things of artifacts, and like he also talks about having the bones of Jesus Christ, Mary Magdalene, John the Baptist, and their kids. Like,
so when we get into the secret, it might kind of bum you out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'd also just here mention Scientology. And this is why maybe it isn't even like ethical to say the secret, because I don't want to like bum anyone out
Fuck
about
up
this
and
stuff.
say that-
ethical.
No one listens to us. Who
So
cares?
you guys know like the top. No, I just mean for Pablo or even for you if you ever
Told
got
me before.
Okay, I have. So in Scientology, when you reach like one of the highest, whatever it is, I forget their ranks, but they give you a piece of paper that talks about like the fucking 747s dropping or whatever B-2 bombers, yeah, all that stuff dropping ice, iced out like rappers, just iced out rappers with
No, but,
the
like,
ice
bombs
cream
at the
cone
volcano-
tattoos.
the
Yeah,
volcanoes
all that shit.
The spirits
So
fly up or
it's
whatever.
like insane, and they're asking you to make a big leap of logic and delve even deeper into this this place where L. Ron Hubbard like owns your psyche. Freemasonry, I have a lot of respect for it because the secret of the highest degree is this. And it's always really weird when you're going through old books and you keep finding this version of it and you realize this is the real thing, because it at first doesn't make sense. So the secret is a story, and it's a man is walking with either a briefcase or a box with holes in it. And he goes onto a bus, or if it's an older time, when you find the story, it's a train. Goes onto a train, and another man is there, and the man on the train goes, "Why do you have that briefcase with holes in it?" And he says, "It's got an imaginary mongoose in it." And he says, "Why do you need an imaginary mongoose?" And he says, "Well, my brother is an alcoholic, and he's suffering from delirium tremens. He's got the shakes, and he's seeing imaginary snakes." So in Freemasonry, you refer, it's a fraternal or brotherly organization. You refer to each other as brothers. So the idea is you go into a mystical tradition because you need help. Something is wrong and you need guidance, you need direction. It's like an alcoholic. You're someone who's not functioning properly and you need help. And then they give you these myths and they give you this kind of inspirational, mystical set of traditions. But that's an imaginary thing to defeat your own imaginary fucked up snakes. So it's like to take it literally, it's at the final grade. They kind of like, do you see how much you've grown through these stories?
So they
It
kinda
isn't
trick
about
you
them being
to-
true.
Yeah.
It's about you and the growth and that's why it's such a big secret, because I love that at the end they're like, instead of selling you a deeper lie, it's like, you are the truth of this and the growth that you've.
And then you got guys out there telling that the 33rd is like sexual vampires who feed off the
Yeah.
blood of young kids to live forever.
And I would say there are some sects of Freemasonry that like broke off and stuff. Crowley, I think, used to be like the leader in his lifetime. They were like, this guy gets it. He understands the tradition more than anyone. Like, you're the leader now. And one of the American branches of one of Crowley's offshoots of Freemasonry, that's also fairly separate from Freemasonry, called the OTO, the Ordo Templi Orientis in California. The California branch was wild, like breaking into everyone's houses and stealing like their artifacts, involved in their rituals.
Saying that.
Sorry.
No, that's good. We should say that a lot more in our podcast, though.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Pablo's certified now.
Yeah. I'm
Certified
actually, and
pedophile.
I'm also working on my own rituals of the occult.
Certified pedophile.
Yeah. Whoa.
That'd be so fucked up. You're taking the occult too seriously, and you're like not even a pedophile, but you get it all wrong and think it is like about that sexual vampirism, and
That's what you're doing it for?
you're just doing it and like crying like, I really wish I didn't have to do this to become a god. And
I
it's
mean,
like,
it would make sense for. I mean, it is an organization for lost people, like you said. It's like if you're joining Scientology, you're like fucked up on some level.
yeah,
You're weird. You're like gonna cling to shit. So like there's a lot of people that bring in weird ideas to those places.
yeah, man, it's a shame. I don't like saying that about, because it also applies to religion, and I do view Freemasonry more as a religion more than a cult. But little branches of it are super culty and weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you end up with like you just accept people and they bring in their own weird ideas and start
Yeah.
their own thing and associate with
Right,
You end up with the
right.
weird Satanists and the
Yeah, man.
What I find is there are like a lot of similarities between all of these like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They just interpret it in their own way, and they're just, that's the way, you know what I mean? And they're
Right.
just, and it's like, but I find it like pretty fascinating when I hear like the rational folks that want to say things. Like, you connect the dots a lot with certain things, and it's like, maybe if you were able to block out all the fucking bullshit, you know, you can see it's like there was something going on there that whatever unserious or serious book you want to read, they talk about it almost the same. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
there's so many similarities to it. There's like there has to be some truth to it, or else it's one big like super organized lie. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of people saying nothing out there. It's almost like that. What's it called? Alice in Wonderland technique.
Yeah, yeah. Going back to Scientology.
Yeah, very suggestive.
Yeah. You could just say things that don't make sense, aren't coherent, and then follow it up with something that's
Oh, yeah.
coherent, and they'll like grab onto it, and it makes sense.
Yeah, there's so much of that in the occult.
And
But
how many people actually take the time though? Like, because I spend hours, days for sure of my life listening to people talk different ways and different things and comparing things. And like, I
Right.
listen to things at 2 times speed, sometimes 3 times speed. Shout out to Nick for the premium. So like to get past certain things, because, you know, if you don't, if I feel like my knowledge base is only as good as I let it be, right? So like
right.
when I'm able to like listen to like some crazy old man talk about how crazy this thing is, and then I hear a young guy who went to school but then studied with this other guy, and then they make the same correlation a different way. And it's
Right,
just
right.
like, how do you get the teachings from one way from you're saying that's a bad thing, and then this guy who's over here doing something, it's a good thing, and then they come to
Right.
like almost the same conclusion, or like the possibilities of what they think is possible.
Yeah.
I also think maybe we're just like wired a certain way because all of our stories are similar. It doesn't matter if you try to be creative and create like an original story. Aspects of it have already been done. Like it's the
Yeah.
way we tell stories. That's
Yeah, and I would say also all of our mystical traditions basically come down to like sense introversion and kind of achieving that state, that religious experience that William James wrote about in the 1800s in the varieties of religious experience. Like it's the same all around the world. We have different ways of getting to it. So we have the layer of stories of every religion or cult, and that's like the outermost thing. And then the innermost thing is how you actually get to the religious experience. And the core is the same, like basically the same all around the world.
it's cool.
So, of course, like even Scientology, everyone, even the people who hate Scientology, who break out of it and are like, really vocally against it and dealing with all the hell that comes along with that, they all talk about how the first few grades like really change their lives. And if you look into the techniques, it's because they're standard like yoga,
regular,
yeah,
self improvement,
yeah.
things, yeah.
like really well thought out, like psychological techniques, desensitization techniques to get you like used to being in a room filled with hostile people screaming at you.
Really?
Yeah, they do just all kinds of stuff. I forget what the name of that other weird group is.
How do they? What are the techniques for getting comfortable with that?
It
They
sounds
just
like
have people like scream,
yelling.
like
It
you're
sounds
a
like really
just
military tactics. You join the
really.
fucking army and they stand there. You got drill
Yeah, but I'm saying
sergeants
for,
yelling at
for
you.
Scientology, they have a room full of people legitimately saying you're worthless and
I mean, I'm sure, bro. It's not.
heard of it,
It's
yeah.
not very hard. There's bullshit ass boot camps that people do
yeah.
nowadays. They go and they'll pay $5,000 to have some asshole rip you a new one because you think you're a pussy and you need to
Those
be
are so
yelled at.
pathetic.
Yeah, it's like you accomplish the same thing by different means. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's like all these different things. It's like
It's all really the same shit. All the
Yeah.
way back
It
to like
is.
the Epic of Gilgamesh, like
Yeah.
it's all the same shit.
Yeah, it's all about burning down women trees.
No, I just mean like the stories that we
Yeah.
tell.
For sure. For sure.
Not necessarily the actual content of the story, but the way
Yeah,
they tell
the
them.
structure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, and even the plot of that, it is kind of like the story of patriarchy. Like the I don't know if it's true, but like in the occult tradition and in maybe even in the literary tradition, we think of like the prehistorical humans as being matriarchal, where like wise women ran everything. We lived in harmony with nature. And then we had this like patriarchal shift. And the Epic of Gilgamesh is like right at the beginning of that. The agricultural revolution kind of necessitated it. Because you better have a patriarchy if your neighbor is Sargon of Akkad. Because they're just going to come and murder all of you.
Fuck Sargon of Akkad.
Yeah, not that one.
No, yeah, but fuck both of them. Well, the first Sargon was pretty cool, Sargon of Akkad, but I mean like the online guy, that guy.
Yeah.
It's real kind of a bummer.
Yeah, he bums me out, man. I mean, he's...
I grew up, like when I was a teenager, I listened to everything that he made.
Wow.
I was like,
You were
really-
real deep.
Yeah, I mean, I was deep into that whole side of it.
What do you think caused that? Like,
In me?
yeah. Because I tuned into a little bit of it, and I was kind of like, I don't know. It just bummed me out. It's like,
There-
this is such a zero-sum game. Like,
It is, yeah. You're right. Yeah. I think I was like, just like a teenager that got burnt by somebody or something, and probably something like that.
that makes sense.
It was
man.
no, it wasn't. I don't even think it was that. It was the
culture war stuff.
culture war stuff drew me in when like Gamergate happened and all that, and I just saw how like there were two completely different sides, and at least
Right.
one of them was telling the truth,
Yeah. Yeah.
even though they were like insane.
Toxic.
Yeah, insanely
but telling
toxic.
the truth. Yeah.
And that's where I was like, oh fuck, like we're telling two different stories. I don't know, man, it's crazy.
The whole Gamergate thing.
Yeah, but I'm so glad. I'm like that. I'm out of that. I want
Yeah.
nothing to do with the culture war. I'm so grossed out by the whole fucking thing.
it's
I
the
was
worst.
I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I don't blame anybody that's
No.
like 21 and fully in the culture war. I don't blame them.
Me neither. Like, I would be.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky I didn't grow up having to deal with all that. Like, I dealt with a little bit of it, but in person with like a bad professor that really just hated men, trying to make me feel bad about just being
Yeah.
born a man.
Yeah, I've dealt with shit like that. I had I definitely deserved it on some level, but I had a girl smack me in front of a whole classroom full of people, and I didn't get up and beat the shit out of her,
Right.
and I got punished for like running my mouth to her.
Yeah.
Nothing happened to her, and that like totally
It's fucked up.
like you don't get to touch somebody.
That's not fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope he's doing well.
I learned that
Yeah.
pretty early on, watching things like that. Like I was always the type of guy who would like protect girls, or you know what I mean. Like
Right.
I was the aggressive to other guys for being aggressive to girls type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But then
Yeah.
you realize that some of these girls are aggressive first, and you're like defending this fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, hold on, wait, what happened? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember watching this video where literally the title was just like, did she deserve it? I was like, whoa, what's this? And so I click on it,
Right.
and it's at a party, and this guy's like, yo, can you take me home now? Like, I need a ride home. And this girl's like standing in front of him, like yelling at him, like talking shit. And all of a sudden, just fucking full on decks him. Full on decks him, right? And then again, he's like, we go, please? I'm trying to leave. Again, boom, full on. He's walking away from her, trying to get away. Like, literally, third time. 3 fucking punches in the face, I'm pretty sure. Finally, this dude just had and just fucking socks her. And she just drops, and everybody's freaking the fuck out. Oh, they take her to the bed. It's a whole fucking thing now. And he's like, oh my God, like, I told you I just wanted to fucking leave right now. And nobody was doing anything, letting her fucking get all up in my fucking face. Like, I'm
Right.
trying to leave and she's blocking the fucking exit. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do right now? I
It's
mean,
so easy.
I wouldn't have fucking just punched her in the face, but after 3 fucking times of getting punched in the face, maybe I would have. I don't know. Maybe I just pushed her away. I don't know. But it's crazy to think that you can just get away with that and not just get rocked. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
is.
he's gonna punch
But
somebody.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so easy for like young men to get radicalized by shit like that.
Yeah.
And like
For
they're
sure.
missing out on the whole other aspect of it. Like the reason like that insufferable, awful woman is being protected is because she's around people that want to have sex with her.
Yeah.
That's it. Like no reasonable person would watch someone assault somebody else and then just be like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
right.
fine.
Right.
Like it's like the white knight shit, and like they're just missing out on all. Like there's so much context and like nuance to this shit. Like
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, and like when I was watching those videos, I used to watch like the women getting hit back,
Yeah.
like compilations and stuff,
Yeah.
Right.
and they feel good to watch when you're angry and bitter about this shit because you've been wronged about something.
Yeah. What a catastrophic failure of society that we've made so many young men feel catharsis watching videos like
That's
that.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
what
That's
a
fucked
nightmare
up.
it is. For sure.
I think there goes to a lot of that too now that like guys nowadays don't even want to step up. Like, not my problem.
Yeah,
know
like
what I
you
mean?
use
They're-
the term white knight.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, we've all internalized. Like, I'm definitely done being a white knight. Like, after what, your experiences as a kid, you're like, fuck that. Like,
Yeah,
this
I've
is
never-
bullshit.
You hear a story.
And that's horrible. Like, we
Yeah,
should
no way.
want to protect women, but our society should be producing men and women that, like, deserve that cohesion and the sacrifices that we make for each other.
I literally treat everyone the same, 100%. I don't think about man or woman unless I'm interested in like dating you or something. Like everyone, in my opinion, is like a Ken doll. I don't really care. Like I call women dude, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I
I'm not-
definitely don't do that. Yeah, I treat them definitely
I
more.
don't treat them different
Yeah,
because I'm not a sexist.
I tiptoe around them.
Yeah, but that's that's like sexist.
That's okay.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
fine. They're different. I treat men different than I do women.
I don't know if we're gonna live in a society where we're saying men and women are equal.
They're not.
I think that there
What?
is an equality, but we're not equal on any specific thing.
I mean,
Like,
we're equal as humans, but
That's
if
what
I'm
saying. That's
Yeah,
what
we
I-
have
I
equal
treat
value.
people as fucking humans,
I mean-
not as like a woman.
But
Like
if-
that's like treating like a black person as like, oh, I got to tiptoe around this because maybe there's some hang-ups or
Like saying the N word, I would recommend tiptoeing around that with black
he's
people.
like, no,
and
I'm comfortable. I don't give a fuck. Like,
there's deep sensitivities women have that you need to tiptoe around.
bro,
and
like
deep
that's why
sensitivities
girls
men
don't like
have.
you. There's everybody.
Okay,
has,
yeah, that's why I get more fucking play than you. What are you talking
okay.
about?
Calm
retard?
down. Okay,
Oh yeah, calm down. Calm down. Then shut the fuck
Calm
up. Don't
down.
go there.
Oh, I will go there.
No, you won't.
because
Women are comfortable around me, you stupid asshole. What are you fucking talking about? That is a retarded take, brother.
I would say women are
someone
uncomfortable
sounds a little
around
defensive.
you. Women,
Just wrong.
women are uncomfortable
Women
around
under-
you.
Women notice your sexism.
I'm gonna be Solomon the King, and I'm gonna split the baby or whatever here, but women are uncomfortable around you.
Thank you.
But I think they
Thanks for clearing that one.
no, you have to let me finish. But I
Wait, hold
think
on with a caveat.
I think they like the way that you make them feel uncomfortable.
What do you mean?
A lot of the time.
You just because you don't know what you're gonna say. It's entertaining.
It is,
It's
and you're making them
acceptably-
laugh.
Yeah, it's you don't overdo it, but there's a point where they're just like every single woman in the office at some point has had something negative to say about you.
You don't think that's the case for you?
That's fine. I don't know. I don't really. That's not my prerogative right now. What
You
I'm
do the
saying-
same thing.
No way.
You do the same thing, but like in like an overtly sexist way.
I don't know. That's fine. I don't. I just see it. They even say it directly to you. They've never said it directly to me.
Yeah, because they understand that you're an overt sexist and you just wouldn't get it.
Is
You
that?
just wouldn't. You wouldn't
Wouldn't get it?
understand. Yeah, that's why.
You sound like you know. Pretty good.
All right, man.
I'm
I'm not doing this podcast anymore.
I quit.
I quit. You guys can get out of my house.
You might be right. Like, there's an idealism behind what you're saying to like treat everyone equally, but it's like, and it gets into really controversial stuff. Like, I do think we're equal. Like, if you go into like science or engineering, these, like plenty of women are doing great in science, but less so in engineering. It's a much smaller number of women that get into engineering. Then you look deeper into the data, and they're in math, like on your SATs, you have all these different disciplines in mathematics. One of them is like spatial relations, and men on average on that one thing score way, way, way higher than women. And then on this like abstraction level, I forget exactly what it is, women score way, way higher than men. So it's like, it'd be like being a math teacher and being like, I treat male and female math students the same. And it's like, no, you need to actually, with your female students, you might need to put more effort in spatial relation. And with your male students, you might need to put more effort into the abstraction.
Let me tell you, my philosophy on it is that I respect people, and I respect that if you can't handle it, you'll just say something to me. And if you don't just say something to me, I don't really respect you. That's like bitch shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like man, woman, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, there is kind of something. It's like because you have that perspective, you have conversations with girls at work that I would never ever have, and I see that there's a good and a bad side to it, and it's like with me, we don't ever get that deep.
I treat people the same, but I tactically get my point across. I feel like you're just be like, whoever the fuck you are, I'm just gonna say what it is, and if you don't like it, that's your fucking problem. And it's like, well, that's one way to do it, but there might be there's a little finesse you can put in it.
You don't think I finesse?
No, not what
You're
what-
definitely wrong. Even with how like you have no idea, bro. You have no idea. There's a lot of thought that goes behind it, man.
Yep.
Obviously, it works. So I don't care what you have to say about it. You're just wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I upset people sometimes. It happens. But I also apologize like a fucking real man.
You do.
I understand when I hurt people, and I
You
don't want
do.
to hurt people.
Yeah, I don't apologize for shit.
Yeah, I know. You're a fucking bitch.
Yeah, but my points are good.
They're not good. They fall
Great.
apart,
Nope,
dude.
No, they don't.
You always argue from like
Razor
like
sharp
fallacy,
points.
dude.
Points, the north
Yeah.
direction, all the time.
Yeah. You're a big fat fallacy, brother.
I have a big fat phallic. Phallic-y? Yeah. That's why I'm transitioning.
They're transitioning?
I'm transitioning. I chose to be skinnier. No.
You're transitioning into being skinny?
Yeah, slowly. I say it that way so you take me more serious.
I can't wait to see this. Do
Yeah, so I it's life and death, really.
you want me to fat shame you?
It might help. Yeah, for
fat
sure.
shame you all
yeah,
day.
if I get a text in the morning, just be like,
a
"Hey,
perfect
fat
thing to
fuck."
do.
You know what I mean? Hey, did you fucking wake yourself up snoring? You bit like, yeah.
It's too much.
I could take it, but it's life and death. It's not funny. It is a very
Yeah.
transitional time in my life where I'm scared to get on any type of roller coaster because the bar it won't lock down, right? So, but if I go overboard, too skinny,
This is what's life
I'm just
or
gonna
death.
fly out on the loops.
Okay.
I've never been on a roller coaster before, so I don't know the optimal
Well, I'm telling you, you can fix this by just gaining arm strength. If you can just hold on.
hold on into the.
Yeah.
I feel like too many
don't need
people
to lose
rely on that. I can't even do a pull up. That's not.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
if you
but
just-
if I'm dangling, you know how they stay like Six Flags accidentally like
Dude,
left them
that's
up there for like
terrifying.
5 hours, and you're like, you're not strapped in, and I'm fucked. I'm
That-
causing an earthquake in Austin or something. You know, just
That happened
falling
to my
down.
brother in Dorney Park in Pennsylvania. He was stuck.
Oh,
he was stuck on a
shit.
ride like at a 45-degree angle for like 3 hours.
Dude, terrible. Man, all the blood's rushing into my head. You know,
I
and
have an inversion board where I turn upside down.
that's cool. I wanted one of those.
So good for you,
Your
but
back,
it's
yeah.
so hard after when I did it every day I could get to like 9 minutes. When I see the footage of that it's more than just once with like the loops and people being stuck upside down. Like that's
What-
fucking terrifying.
What does it feel like? 9 minutes. What does it feel like when you start to get to the point where you're like, I need to get off this?
It's just an intense pressure in your head. If you have any kind of sinus congestion, it's kind of like the feeling of when you eat ice cream too fast, like a cold headache. It's a very intense pain, like in your sinuses. Your eyes get very bloodshot. Like you start to like
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know
have
what
like
I mean?
small blood vessel
You'll just
hemorrhages
fall out
and
and
stuff.
die though.
Yeah, might as
Splat
well.
on-
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want what David just described. I'm just gonna whoop open whoever's next to me.
Yeah,
dying
actually,
with-
dude.
And if you're a fat
Fuck
fuck,
getting skinny, like stay like that so you can release
Yeah, but
yourself.
no,
if
but
it
I can't
happens.
because then sometimes they don't close because you're too fat. Then
Yeah.
you're fucked either way.
But I'm just saying,
I can't
like,
wedge in there that fat because then I'd have to like over fat. Then
know
I'm not
how-
even allowed on the ride.
you know how on 9/11 with the people the jumpers and shit, they actually like didn't explode. It's just like a broken body and a puddle of blood.
Yeah.
Do you think of like a fat guy, like a big fat guy, would explode?
Yeah.
Depends on if he ate that, like how soon he ate.
I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think that food matters as
Expands,
much.
yeah.
But I'm just saying you
How
got
much did he
so
eat?
much stuff. Like it'd be like a big balloon. The seams just burst and everything spills out.
Yeah, you might get like a big tear and a lot of like fat
Yeah, maybe
and
like
organs.
droopers, but it's not like a watermelon explosion or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
No,
you
it's
just
not
got
one of
guts all
those.
over the floor though.
No, it's not like pressurized.
Maybe it's like a blueberry, man.
How far? Yeah, maybe from how far up?
I think it's
don't know.
way more dense than a blueberry.
Yeah, you're
But I might be wrong. They
Yeah,
are
Nick's
very
more
buoyant.
dense than a
Just
blueberry.
fantasizing about Pablo falling from a big height.
Yeah, so exactly, life or death. I'm fucking, I'm locked in right now. I'm so scared of any loop-de-loops,
Yeah,
Hot
man.
Wheel tracks. It just flashback. But one day I wanna be able to go confidently on a roller coaster, or bungee jump, and like
That's-
a
yeah,
zip line
You
type.
got
of
ways to go before you can do that confidently.
Yeah, well,
I like
we all have
Just fat shaming him now.
we all have our
Game
we all
over.
have our our downfalls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So do you have nightmares of like you
Oh, I
can't
don't
get the
dream,
thing
no.
done? You don't but oh yeah, you smoke.
Smoke
So
too
it
much
doesn't
weed,
really happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was telling Nick earlier that I don't think it's working anymore. I think my mind is now rejecting the weed, like to where it's still helping me go to sleep if I'm high, but like
Right.
I'm thinking way more than I have ever, like in a
Yeah.
while. So like I'm really thinking about stopping smoking and just letting it unleash, just
That can't
my
be
mind.
good.
If I lit like. I know that if I can't fall asleep, I'll be like, fuck, like, here we go again. You know what I mean? But, like, maybe
Yeah.
my tolerance will almost reset, but I'll just
Right.
live with, so I won't sleep for, like, a few days or whatever and just feel it out. And I'll be like, okay, I gotta maybe go back to it or something. You know what I mean?
Get there's a supplement called Calm that's like this
I think I see, yeah.
it's a
I-
magnesium
yeah.
drink that you make
I have
that when I
natural
quit
grocers
smoking.
and shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
When I quit smoking weed that I went right to sleep with that stuff.
It's some good old muscle relaxers.
Yeah, but then you're trading
just
one
fucking
thing
drink.
for
I'll
another.
just start drinking.
Just
dude. No, just
drink.
kidding. No.
You just have fucked up dreams now as an alcoholic.
Yeah. Have you ever had muscle relaxers?
Yeah.
They're so nice, man.
Yep.
I could use some right now with this shoulder thing I've got going on.
I know, dude. My earache goes into my.
That's
shoulder.
exactly my thing, man. It's right. It isn't up to my ear. It's right here, and it goes all the way down. My elbow hurts, and my fingers down here even.
Dude, I was getting so much pressure on my like right on the side of my neck. Like I was like,
Me
do I have a
too.
tumor or
Dude,
something? Do I
we're
have my
going through the
cancerous?
exact same thing.
Like, is
You
it?
guys
all-
probably have the same shit. You,
Yeah, it's probably the
should see a
next
doctor.
China virus.
You gotta go, bro. Before
gotta go
they-
to a doctor,
because
man.
like I waited it like because I'm not the type to go to the doctor, and I usually am good letting things play out, and I feel
me too.
better. But then this time I was like, it's getting bad. I can feel it coming into my nose. I can feel it going in my head, getting headaches in my neck.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's
I gotta
scary,
go
man.
into the fucking doctor. I hope I'm not dying, and I waited for too long. You know what I mean? But the doctor's like, yeah, it's just a serious infection or whatever. So that's when I got these fucking shots, and we're seeing if I'm being honest, I think it's getting better. I feel better, but I do have a referral to an ENT, so we'll see. Hopefully, it keeps getting better. But if I start getting my headaches back or I start feeling back, I'm just gonna fucking make an appointment.
Damn, dude, how long has this been going
Over a
on?
month and a half.
That's scary, man.
Well, I'm glad you're getting it taken care of. You got to stop drinking though, man. If you're on
I stopped. I haven't been drinking like on antibiotics. I've honestly, this is the longest I've gone without drinking.
Good,
Like,
man.
yeah, maybe I'll have like a couple of drinks, but like compared to where I was when I wasn't taking antibiotics, I would drink way more.
It's way easier to lose weight when you're not drinking that much.
Every time I go to the doctor, which has been pretty like after every antibiotic cycle, so like every 10 days, right? Something like that, or 15 days, however can get the fucking appointment. I noticed that I'm beneath 300 pounds each time.
Fuck yeah.
That's
and
great,
keep going.
man.
And I have a camera, a phone, my fucking full clothes, my shoes. I have everything on me,
Nice.
and it's still underneath.
That's
so,
great.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
Starve yourself. Like dude, I need to starve myself again. I've been getting fat again. I was telling Pablo earlier that I can tell when I'm getting fat because I can feel the sleep apnea creeping in. Like I can feel the fat in my throat.
Yeah.
I'll start breathing from my chest and like
Yeah.
that, and it just wakes me up.
It's the worst. Well, the last thing I'd say is just the thing you brought up of like fat shaming to help him lose weight.
I've always liked that idea. I even sent it to my friend Matt a while back. Like I even told him, you know what I mean, and he wouldn't do it.
Shit, I'll do it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't
definitely
even know why I didn't think of telling you this before. Like I told him, like bro, it would be so fucking funny if I just woke up to a fucking text that just, you know what I mean, like, I bet you hate yourself, fat fuck, or something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just, and I'm like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's more of like
Yeah.
the
I'm gonna text you, be like, no matter what, you're still gonna be fatter than me.
yeah.
Like you'll never get.
No matter what you do, you'll always be fat. You're just and I'll just be like,
That's
as I'm
gonna be
eating
the
I'm
end.
eating an ice cream, I'll throw it on the ground.
Yeah, man.
The end of the podcast is all of us are starving ourselves to just to make him feel like he can never catch up, and all of us have like a tumor in our necks.
Never catch up.
All of us got like some kind of horrible some military test was done on us through these microphones. Like it's just releasing.
Yeah, well,
like,
I have a tapeworm, so good.
Can we get giant fake tits put on us for once and for all?
Why do they have to be fake? We can
I
get
want
real
no, I
tits.
want giant bolt-ons. I want like hard tits.
that
Like,
would be
rock
so
hard
funny.
tits.
Just all of
Instead of
our
getting
like
skinnier, you guys
skeletal
got fatter.
bodies all curled up like dead at the mics, but with big
Just
tits.
giant rock
all
hard
that's
tits.
You guys just need to get morbidly obese, and you'll just get tits.
No, I'm alright. I'm already getting tits. Like when I get fat, my nipples get big fat tits.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's kind of hot though, cause like girls suck on them.
Sucking on my titties. Oh yeah, dude.
A lot of girls, different girls. You wouldn't know.
Yeah,
They go to different
you-
different schools. And stuff. You wouldn't
I know
know.
you get so much play. I heard it.
Well, you know what? I don't get much, but I get more than him. So there's that.
0 times 0 is 0.
0? Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's not true though.
That's cool, dude. I'm super happy
Yeah.
for you.
I'm gonna just start rubbing in sex in your face. I'm gonna start hooking up with people and be like, I'm getting laid.
Yeah, 0 times 0 is
And you're fat.
infinite. So it's like you guys actually both, since you're not fucking anyone, you're fucking infinite
I
numbers
like
of
how
people.
Nick, if I don't bring it up to Nick, it's not existent. Like, there's
No.
no way you talk to anybody outside of me in female form. You're delusional, and you've never talked to a girl. I know everything you've ever done sexually.
Pablo's gonna start waking. Pablo's gonna start waking up to texts of me like balls deep in a woman, and it's just my face, and the caption underneath is like, "You're fat as fuck."
It's pretty great.
Well, what I was gonna say about that is
AI
like,
generation.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
So I'm just sending him dick pics, basically.
yeah.
It's just like an obviously fake woman. You just see my rock hard penis.
He thinks he's taking a picture, but he's wearing VR goggles.
Yeah.
This is just nobody in front of him, but he thinks he's fucking a girl.
And the final one is Pablo passed out drunk, and you're fucking him taking a picture of it.
Yeah, and I'm
texting
like,
it.
hey, what?
Yeah.
Is that why my ass was sore? Damn it.
But what I was gonna say is like back to the differences between men and women. Like as a man, I know I get myself to work out by basically being like, stop being a pussy. Like you're being a bitch, like
Yeah.
do something.
That's how I got myself to starve.
Yeah, and I don't think women work that way. And like I've known men to say having like a group of other people online being like, stop being a bitch, you're a fat like piece of shit, that like fed into this like yeah, like stop being a bitch, like do this. I don't think women work that way. So it's like I think it's very, very different. Like it's a self-worth thing with women, and they need to feel like they have value in order to have a chance of taking care of themselves. So it's like a perfect example of a thing where I think you better treat men and women differently on that front. And even then, it's really just take everyone on an individual
Well,
basis.
I definitely treat men and women differently because I wouldn't call a
That's
woman
not what
fat.
you said earlier.
Yeah, I know. But I wouldn't. But we called us not equal.
That's what you said.
You're an asshole. But anyway, I wouldn't call a woman fat. I would easily call Pablo fat.
Yeah, well, you're a coward.
You think I'm a cow? I'm gonna call the next woman I see fat.
Oh,
that.
God.
My niece who's 3, I'm gonna instill it into her.
It's not a woman, you fucking dumb fuck.
I'm-
Now who's delusional?
I'm gonna
Now
start
who's-
now and be like, hey kid, you
misconstrued.
know you're fat? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, that's exactly the argument you were making. I treat everybody, no matter who they are. They're a fucking little kid, ugly man. I don't give a shit.
That's what I said. That's
Hey,
what I said.
listen, dumb, sitting there in your stupid chair. You're like,
Yeah, treating them equally is just talking down to them. Yeah.
I traumatize everyone equally, even kids.
He exposes.
I don't give a
himself
fuck
to
who
people.
you are.
I've seen David's penis too many times.
It's hot.
Yeah, he traumatized me with it for sure. Why does it look like that? Why is it like it looks like a shark skin?
It was an elbow.
It's been through a lot.
It doesn't look like human skin.
There's a knot in it.
It looks like you got like skin grafts.
It's an Austrian
Dropped
thing.
from a high building with an erection.
Did you land on your and they had to like
Have you seen Scary Movie 4?
No, I don't think I
It's like
have.
that. Charlie Sheen.
Nice.
yeah with the cat clawing his dick up.
Have you guys heard of like all the Charlie Sheen stuff, like the child porn
What?
thing? Like he'd be jerking off to child porn just openly.
He admitted to that?
What?
It's in the court documents. Like, and what's
There's
his
a
wife's
documentary
name
coming out. I don't know.
at that time? The famous actress that was married to him with kids.
Jane Fonda? I don't know.
I don't
I have
remember
no
her name.
idea.
I have
But,
no idea.
um,
I'm just throwing out fucking.
Denise Richards, is it?
Oh.
And she walked in. She's like, "Oh my god!" Like crying. She's like, "Can you stop?" And his response is like, "Fuck off, bitch!" And like, just like to say that in that moment. And then he gave all these like prostitutes AIDS, and he's like with
I
these.
can't wait for this documentary to come out.
They're
It'll be
already
wild.
on like YouTube.
This is Pablo's. This is just Pablo's hero. He's like, this guy's awesome.
Oh, I've watched all of the seasons of 2.5 Men.
He's in the bed with
Navy
these two.
SEALs.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. I'm
In
sorry.
that bed with two what?
With two prostitutes, and they're like, "Do you have AIDS?" And he's like, "No." And then he fucks them, and then he's like, "I have AIDS." After he
Oh my
fucks them,
God.
like I think he like anal sex.
So he's like an evil fuck.
Oh, evil, pure evil. And they're like, "Oh my god!" And he's like, "Shut the fuck up! Like I've just blessed you with like my disease, like yeah." And he like thinks it gives you like powers. He's like, "Don't get the fucking medicine for it. Like it's gonna like
Is that what
give
he was
you."
referring to when he said
Yeah,
tiger blood?
I think so. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's insane. It's absolutely
What a
insane.
cycle. Like, why don't we just like put people down? You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
Be
Well,
like,
do
okay,
we know for sure he's wrong?
you're
Yeah, that's the
What
real.
testing have we done?
I'm just saying, you're so irresponsible and
Yeah.
crazy, and you have a ton of money. It's like you shouldn't be with us in our
Yeah.
society. This is fucked up.
No,
Just
like
kick
at,
him out.
You're just
At the
giving
very
women
least-
AIDS. Go to jail, dude. Get
yeah,
the fuck out of here.
at the
Our
very least,
serial
like they need to be
rape-
separated.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Forever.
You shouldn't be in our society.
Yeah, it's insane.
You're
man.
dangerous.
Yeah,
It's insane. Yeah.
especially just openly admitting to it and like it's like court document like.
I don't think
officiated.
he had. I might be wrong on that, so I probably should say it's like alleged, but I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's
Charlie
pretty
Sheen
well
did this.
founded.
No, I'm gonna edit it to make David make like absolute claims about this and be like, I'm accusing Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, yeah.
Tiger Blood.
Yeah, I didn't even look up the documents, so I could be
flavor of
wrong
the
about all this.
Flavor of what?
Tiger blood. I think that's a flavor of a snow cone.
Yeah, that is.
Snow cone?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
it's
you
a
get,
good
"Can I get
flavor."
a tiger blood snow cone. I'm
I
pretty sure I've
remember
said
that. Yeah.
Or I've
How
heard
do you
that.
get a snow cone?
At the ballparks, I used to make them when I was doing concessions.
Tiger Blood. Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tiger. That's the red one.
That's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why does it have to be like edgy? It's like edgy snow cone.
Because
is
lion blood
hilarious.
isn't lion
Right.
blood. I don't. It could have been lion blood.
What if it was like just like enemy blood?
Yeah.
Or
General blood.
Yeah.
just
just kafir blood.
Yeah.
That's what the Muslim word for blasphemer is and stuff. Blasphemer.
Kefir?
Kafir.
Really, I drink kefir, the yogurt drink from the Middle East. It's like a yogurt drink.
More of an espresso
You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me look it up.
drink.
I think you could definitely be right. Kefir, the drink, it's like Kefir.
In Islam, kafir is a term that translates to denier or concealer,
Wow.
referring to someone who disbelieves or denies God and his message, including atheists and polytheists.
Wow. We're really like linking weird paranoia to different foodstuffs. Like that snow cones have like AIDS blood in them.
Yeah.
And that kefir like somehow like turns you into a blasphemer.
Yeah.
Someone with like severe psychosis is just definitely going to be like freaking
Artificial
out.
sweeteners are turning the frogs gay for sure.
I don't know if
Yeah.
artificial sweeteners.
At least, you know.
Yeah, what do you think about all the Red 40 shit? Like, is that any of that real?
Yeah, dude. Today I got a chimichanga from Walmart, and the ingredients list was like a mile wide, and I didn't understand. It was like you could unfold it or something. It was so, I was like, how the fuck could you fit that many things on this fucking package in this fucking little tiny burrito? This little fucking thing. Like, what is the point of this?
Yeah.
All? What the fuck is going on right now? Should it not just say beans, cheese, and tortilla? You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Right.
get it.
Yeah,
They need
I mean, well,
preservatives and stuff, but yeah, like
yeah. Well, I think if
it's
you're
too
like making cheese from chemicals, you have to list all like the base chemicals and stuff.
yeah.
Crazy. It's insane.
Like Totino's pizza. That's like something from my childhood that was like
Yeah.
just something, this crap food that I loved and was like addicted to.
Yeah.
And then I looked up like all the ingredients and it's like got like a D- health rating. It's like lots of like carcinogenic chemicals and stuff. I don't know if that's still true of it, but
Well, I know we used to eat a lot of shit when we were growing up that was not good for you just because it was cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were
Still eat
broke.
that shit.
you
Yeah,
do Totino's?
Oh yeah.
Taco Bell every day.
I
Yeah, every day.
So dip and Totino's are these two like guilty pleasures that like once every like 5 years I'll get a can of dip or Totino's. I just got 2 Totino's for the first time. My son, when I was making the Totino's pizza, he just like lifted his nose up and started smelling and he's like, "What is that? That smells so good. I want that. I want that now. Is it ready?" It scares me. Like it's creepy. But back to the Red 40 thing, it's probably placebo, but if I eat stuff that's like packed with artificial coloring, like I feel like shit. But then again, it's always in shitty foods
And
like
it's usually
breakfast
in
cereal.
excess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I get stoned and I'll like do the classic, like I'll have dark chocolate and then follow that up with like an orange and then like some like pizza, just like disgusting combinations,
Yeah.
just back to back, but just constantly stuff in my mouth. Like, you know how Joey Diaz talks about like
Yeah.
waking up with like Cheetos in his sleep mask? Like, I totally relate to that.
Yeah, that's so funny him talking about that. Like being around his family, just like both hands of pirate booty.
Yeah.
And just, yeah, that guy's so funny, man.
Yeah, I look up to that guy.
You look like that guy.
Thanks, cocksucker.
Cocksucker.
Yeah, he's so funny, man.
Yeah. There's another aspect of it that I because like he reminds me of like some people that I grew up around.
Yeah.
Like it's like nostalgic for me to listen to.
Yeah, me too. Like family, from out east and stuff. Like
Yeah.
you just go to a store and like run into these just dirtbag
They're
people that
characters.
they're all characters and they're all
greaseballs.
making you laugh
That's
so
why
hard.
I think Pablo reminds me of an Italian greaseball.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I can get into like a good rant.
Yeah, you're like an Italian fuck. Like I don't know.
It's been a while since I've just been able to go off the rails on a topic.
Yeah, you'll go off, and it's like it's
Right.
ignorant, just like an Italian. It's loud. Like, is this guy Italian? That's crazy. I grew up with people like you. Actually, you remind me of my my friend Jaquan,
I got that type of face.
big black guy. Dude, Jaquan was super funny, man. There was one time we were supposed to go pick up weed from like some sketchy alleyway,
Yeah.
and it's like it's an alley where there's like grass that's 5 feet. So I'm just like driving through a cornfield. That's what it feels like to get to this. I'm like, are you sure this is the right spot?
Are you
Anyway,
sure we're going the right way?
yeah, anyway, we pull up to like this house in the middle of this alley. Like looks like there's no street access for this house. Like it's super
Weird.
Yeah, and he gets out and like walks over, and I'm like, dude, this is sketchy as fuck. If you're more than like, there's no lights on anywhere around me. Like if you don't come back in 5 minutes, I'm gonna bounce. And like 10 minutes later, he comes back, maybe 15, and he's just like stumbling towards me. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? He's like, dog, they made me smoke spice. Like, I don't know, I'm all fucked up. He's like, you just gotta take me home. And I was like, all right. Well, I got the bud, but I had to like, I couldn't chill with him anymore. He was all fucked up.
Fuck.
He was like 19 with 3 kids. He was out of his mind.
Jeez.
Yeah, I remember you telling stories about him. He sounds so funny, man.
Juan was super fun to be around.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I really miss the out east people. Like, it's such a difference West Coast to East Coast. Because, like, I'd rather be around people from the East Coast for sure.
Yeah,
For
you
sure.
guys remind me of those people. You're like,
Oh, that's cool.
You're just kind of like more, I don't know, authentic. Like the West, and like what I've noticed is
Yeah.
they're very fake.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, out east, like you can tell someone to go fuck themselves, and that's not an argument. That's just like,
Right.
it's like a drive-by insult, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Both of you get one,
Yeah, exactly.
and like plenty of places out west, like that's fighting words.
Yeah.
They're just very backhanded about shit. Like they'll be nice to your face, but then tell other people that you're a scumbag.
Yeah, it's kind of the three sections are like the West, the East, and then the South. And you can't and you can't talk shit to people in the South. Like it will be fighting words, but they are also authentic. It's different weird groups. But there are awesome things about people in the West,
Yeah.
but just not so much interpersonally in the same room with them. Like
I've met good people definitely, but I'm just saying like I feel like the culture's not as good.
it's
I
a
think
weird
any
culture.
situation can be smoothed over with some light humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah.
A little
I
bit
saw a
of
pretty good
chloroform.
one where they were like on
Sorry.
a fucking on a like an off ramp. And 2 guys were like ready to fucking square up, and this third guy was like recording them off like a frontage road. He's like, "Hey, just kiss, just kiss already." And they're just like, "Man, this is stupid. What the fuck are we doing?" Like, cause they weren't fighting. You know what I mean? You're over here fucking
Yeah.
bobbing and weaving it. Nobody's throwing any punches. Like, just fucking make out already.
Yeah.
Or like there was a really good one where this guy was going up and like trying to like shake people's hands and like walking by him and like most of the guys would do it, and as soon as he'd do it, he'd do him a little twirl, and then they just instantly start laughing. Like, what the fuck was that, dog? Like, it was almost like, who the fuck are you, bro? And then you do a little twirl, and like, ah, fuck, like, you're part of this whole little fucking game now. It was like overly aggressive, like, why are you in my fucking space? And then you do
Right.
a little twirl, and then it's like, oh, whatever the fuck. I'll go on with my day with the little
Dude, that's
fucking twirl.
kind of brings us to the Alice in Wonderland trick.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, just
it
confuse
is.
somebody and then totally just lead them into the
Yeah,
next thing,
exactly.
and they're like,
Definitely.
all right, whatever, I'm in the spin now.
Yeah.
Definitely used that technique before.
Yeah, I think it's just a human technique that we all use, but it's just when you break it down to like its smallest components and use it to actually manipulate someone, it's evil. But like we do kind of
You
even
just
like
do it naturally, it's like,
yeah,
oops.
yeah, it's just kind of how our brains work. Like even music follows that same pattern oftentimes where it's like this dark, confusing, nebulous thing where you're like, ah, and then there's a release, like the hook or the chorus or the bridge or whatever.
Pink Floyd does that.
Yeah, a lot for sure. And it's so it's like I don't know, it's like almost like edges towards like a religious experience to be set free from that cloud.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
it's true. There's like my favorite songs from them have that like echoes and
For sure.
dogs
Yeah.
both have that weird like nebulous middle section where the song kind of falls apart
Yeah.
and comes back together.
I love that. Yeah. When I meet people who don't like Pink Floyd, it always confuses me.
No, I
They're like,
definitely
I
have some
can't stand
Pink
Pink
Floyd.
Floyd. I'm like, really?
I like so many different types of music, and I get that vibe from a lot of different shit where it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
some shit where like, I don't even like think, like, why would anybody listen to this? But then I fucking listen to it, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but
Yeah. That's how I always was with jazz. Like I just did not get jazz, and then now I love it. I've gotten really into it.
I can get down with jazz. It just depends. I don't want douchey jazz.
Yeah, some of it's so abstract.
Yeah.
There's no resolution. It's just tension.
Yeah.
yeah.
The furthest in the weird direction I go is like Frank Zappa.
Yeah, Frank's great
Yeah. He's got a lot of weird stuff.
for sure.
Like talking about don't eat the yellow snow, but the music's entertaining. A lot of people don't like. My
great.
brother doesn't like it because he says it's like, it's silly. There's something about it that's like he can't take seriously because it's not taking itself too seriously.
If you show him the right songs,
Well, I've shown him plenty of songs that aren't silly.
yeah, yeah,
And he's like, this is silly.
There's just I don't know something about it. The instrument choice
yeah.
and a lot of it is very weird. Like you'll hear a kazoo in a song.
I was just gonna say, yeah, kazoo.
Yeah.
Kazoos are sick.
Pulls out the kazoo every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy.
For kazoos.
Yeah,
You look like a kazoo.
Yeah.
You look like a fat like.
Dude,
over-
harmonicas,
You look
harmonica
like
and
a
kazoo.
you look like a cannon that got like some cartoon character shoved his fist in and the cannon just like imploded and got real fat. Like that's what you look like.
But it didn't explode like
You
it's
look
just a fat cannon.
Yeah, you look like like almost like legitimately like one of them wobble things like you can punch and it'll always like come back up.
Yeah, like on Kung Fu
Yeah,
Panda.
yeah exactly. You look
Yeah.
like a half melted ice cream cone.
That's good.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah, but like the half melted ice cream cone, they're easier to eat. It's like nice and soft, and like you can
That's true.
gobble it up
Yeah,
real
that's
easy.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't live very long though.
Live fast, die young.
I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I was just being mean.
I wanna
he
just
has like
start
an
burn-
infection like taking over the top of his body, and you're like, yeah, you're not gonna live very long.
I just was trying to refrain from roasting you on anything.
Go ahead, roast me, bitch.
It's okay.
No, Pablo and I want to do something where we like maybe once a month or something. We like write roasts for each other.
Yeah, I've heard both of you talk about this
I
a
think
little
that'd
bit.
be fun.
It'd be pretty funny.
I'd be horrible. I'm too nice. Like that's where I'm not like people out east.
Yeah.
Like I laugh when people make fun of me. Like I think it's funny, but I'm horrible at making fun of people.
Yeah.
I'm just like you should be really proud of yourself. Like I'm like giving people like self-help.
No, I
But
think,
it's coming directly from my heart. Like I'm that much
Yeah.
of a fucking idiot.
I don't know. I think you're good at it in your own way. Like I've seen you
If I'm friends with someone, yeah,
I've seen you
I'll
do it.
yeah, I can do it. But
I love Pablo's. Like Pablo's very funny. He's super good at it.
for sure.
He doesn't do it enough. I like he calls me like a crusty / moist. What did you call me? Like wet white boy.
I have no idea.
He's just like I'd come in and he'd be like, it smells like a fucking wet dog in here.
I don't know. Sometimes it comes out like smooth as butter, and other times it's like it's rocky road over here. It's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're a melted ice cream. Sometimes you're hard as fuck. Can't
Yeah,
even dig a spoon in that bitch. You know?
Right.
True. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's all out of love, though.
Yeah. I like talking
doesn't
shit
feel
so
it.
much. I'll talk so much mad shit. I don't think there's anything that could get me mad. Like, just because I'll just start talking mad shit back. I'll just be like, how am I gonna get mad? You're talking that shit, and then I say back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll just fucking keep going.
Yeah. Pablo. The thing is, though, like Pablo doesn't have limits.
Yeah.
Where he will take it to a point where it's like, all right, well now you're.
Like, what do you want to do about it, man?
Now you're making like personal digs for no reason. It's stuff that's like not established that we can joke about. You know what I mean?
I will keep going up.
He like
what do you
takes
wanna
it to
do?
the deep end and
You wanna
like,
go
goes
outside?
really far. Yeah. Anyway, we should wrap up here. It's really good talking to you guys.
You guys
This
too.
was a lot of
This
fun.
was very, very fun.
Yeah, it's
I'm black.
cathartic.
I blacked out. Where did we start?
Yeah, yeah, we did start, buddy.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
It's super cathartic talking to you, fucking idiots. Especially you, David. Fuck you, you fat pedophile loser.
What
No,
are
I'm
we?
just kidding. I love you guys.
What are we talking about?
No,
we're done.
We're wrapping up right now. Actually,
What?
Yeah, all the fat's going to your
Oh.
brain.
Fuck! It's because I was hanging upside down earlier, jerking off.
Yeah.
David's fucking.
You're stuck in a roller coaster.
I was stuck on a roller coaster, jerking off. Too fat.
Yeah.
Luckily, there was a kid next to me.
Yeah, we're back. We're good.
Stop it.
This was a good episode. It was good talking to you guys. I love you.
I love you
I
guys.
I'll talk to
love
you
hate
guys next
relationship,
week.
you guys.
No, this
See you
is
next
great. We have a good time. Shut up, Papa. I
Quit
love
the
you.
show.
Shut up. I love you. Bye.
We often like to think that the way to become a good person is to look within, find one's true self, the sort of natural self that we have. And once you've found that self, that natural thing that you are, the goal is to be sincere and authentic to that true self. So if we stick to what we naturally are meant to be, the gifts that we're naturally endowed with, that's how we can be a sincere, authentic person.